Today, so I'm going to talk about how to do drums in Sibelius and also how to do time signatures. Okay, so that's two big topics to talk about, so let us get right into it. So what we want to do first of all is add a drum set. So what you do is you go into, bear with me here, do you see it here, brass, drum kit. Perfect, and I usually do rock kit, doesn't really matter, there's a whole bunch of different kits. You go add the score, and we added a rock kit to the score. Now, basically creating a simple 4/4 beat. I think by default it's in 4/4, that's a good question. But let us hit this, and let's call this the bass drum. Cool, that's a big thing. And then a snare. So we have the kick and the snare. Boom, you get the idea. You can just repeat that. Now we want the hi-hats. So this I learned through trial and error and YouTube, etc., etc. You hit on 2, and then you hit this guy here. So it's got to be different voice. Now you see how that is a normal head like that. It won't sound at all. See, there's no sound coming through. Except there, it's got a tom sound. That's another story for another day. But we want to make the hi-hat hit. So what you have to do is you go up to notations, then you go to type, and see this says type up here, and you hit cross. It has to become a cross, the first one. And see, it became a hi-hat. Oops, we don't want to do that. Escape. X, we want those stems down like that. Now to repeat, this is very useful. You just hit R many times. And those are 16th notes. Ooh, that's really fast. So we want to fix that. So we want to select every other one. That was not a cool beat. We want to slow it down there in eighth notes. Cool, eh? So, and if we raise this up, it's an open, oh no, it's a crash actually. Guess that's an open hi-hat. You just play with it like that. You get the idea. And to repeat, we go repeat, repeat, repeat. So we got a 4-bar loop, whatever. Cool? So you get the idea. That is a basic 4/4 beat. So what happens now if we want to actually play with the time signatures? So what should we do here? Let's make it a crazy different time signature. Let's start with one of my favorites, which is 7/8. And now it's a 7/8. So now we have to tweak the whole darn thing. You have to bring this down like this. You want to get rid of that because that's over the bar. And you got to just kind of play with it until it becomes a 7/4. Oops, we want to get rid of that thing behind there, okay? And 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. You can group it any way you like, and that's another topic for another video. So, want to make that a 4/4 beat. So what can we do here? Repeat it. You just play with it until you get something you like. And we don't want to have it come over the bar like that. So what does this sound like? I mean, you can group it any way you like. Get the idea. I just want to actually, so you go in there and let's make that a, ooh, no. Ooh. We want to, oops, delete. Control Z, Control Z. Control Z works really well. Let's make that a full, let's make that a dotted. And we're just basically crafting a cool beat. And that is the wrong voice. Always make sure you hit 1 because 1 is where the kick and the snare are. And repeat that. I don't know, whatever. Okay, let's hear. Yeah, that doesn't really sound good, does it? Anyway, you get the idea. So that, oh, that will sound good actually. Hold on. The snare can go up there. What does it sound like repeated? Let's hear. Cool, it sounds pretty cool, whatever. So you can get the beat you want that way through a 7/4. So say I want to change it to something else I like, which is another popular one. Say a 5/4, E 5/4 is right there, and you stick 5/4 in there, and what will happen? You got extra measures. It's just a trial and error thing. What does this sound like? That's kind of weird how that's like that. Let's make that. Ooh, what should we do? Make that like that, and then if I could stick that in here, that might be cool. I don't know. Yeah, whatever. Make that go down by hitting X. Let's get rid of that little rest there to clean it up. And let's repeat that. And we have a 5/4 drum beat. That's really weird how that goes like that. So again, this is the trial and error part. I don't know. I mean, I'm going to end on a snare like that. What will that sound like? I don't know. Anyway, all the drummers out there know how to do this. And if I had more time for this video, I could make a cooler 5/4 beat, but you see it is a 5/4 beat. A weird one at that, but it's a 5/4 beat. Etc., etc. You can play around with that. Okay, thanks for watching. That was time signatures, and there's a lot to play with here. Oh, by the way, the ones that get used show up here, so that's good for compositional purposes. So you can vary up your different time signatures, and I taught you how to do the different voices. It has to be on a different voice for the hi-hat, and it has to be on voice 1, or should be on voice 1 for the kick and the snare. And I think that's about it. I think that covers it. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments below. Talk to you later. Bye for now.